Alright lads, just making this game. This is probably the first and probably last gameplay of Black Ops I'm gonna upload. Like I might kinda do a few little things like kinda maybe glitches and like random tomahawks and stupid stuff like that, but no, I uploaded this one because I got 43 kills and 1 death, and that's probably the best I've ever done since playing COD 4. Really, like I didn't camp or nothing, and I more or less kind of played the objective. It was a domination, and I tried to defend the flags, and I think I did a pretty good job. Like we won, and my perks are scavenger, sleight of hand, and marathon, and it's gonna go through them a bit. Scavenger, it's more or less pretty obvious because I don't want to run out of ammo, and it's kind of handy if I don't really use grenades a lot, but the fact that they get refilled is pretty handy, and like that's pretty handy. But anyways, and then sleight of hand. To be honest, ever since stopping power, like stopping power has been in since COD 4 at least, because I think it's been in COD 4 up to Modern Warfare 2, and I'm really glad. Kind of just before Black Ops came out, I was kind of thinking like you kind of have to use stopping power, so there may as well not even be a second tier kind of perk slot. And I'm really glad that they got rid of stopping power like in Black Ops. I think that was a really good idea by Treyarch, and not many people noticed that or paid it any attention or whatever, but I think that's a really good decision, and because it kind of like, at least in Modern Warfare 2 anyways, none of the other perks got any kind of usage or whatever. Like you might see, I don't know, I can't really think of any at the moment because it's been a while since I played Modern Warfare 2, but you know, you get the point anyway. And marathon, it's kind of another sort of waste of a perk. Not really a waste, but just not much else I can put in there. I suppose hacker will be pretty handy, but I didn't want to use hacker because, well, to be honest, I used in Modern Warfare 2 I used marathon like a lot. I pretty much used it on all of my classes, and it kind of like sort of like spoiled myself now, and I can't really play properly without using it. I'm gonna have to just get out of that bad habit of using it. But anyways, that's why I'm using that. And the gun I'm using is the AK with some pretty bad looking camo. Like camo probably doesn't really help you out at all, but I do tend to kind of use like the right camo for the right kind of setting, but I didn't in this game. And there, I just got attack dogs, and oh yeah, I'm using a suppressed AK. I don't know, but a lot of people were saying how good that was, and oh, that was the 1 death I did there, or that I got there. It was kind of dumb, really, to be honest, because I was kind of, I didn't go into this game expecting to get 43 kills and 1 death, but I kind of was really just hasty to, I'm not sure if hasty is the right word, it's kind of, never really learned that word, but I was really kind of excited, and I really just wanted to use my chopper gunner. I didn't expect to do good at all, so that's why I died there. I called it in the middle of the enemy spawn, but anyways, yeah, and anyways, the death kind of allowed me to get my kill streaks back again and do even better, I suppose. So, anyways, right. My kill streaks are the Blackbird, SR-71, dogs, attack dogs, and a chopper gunner. And now, like, it takes 8 kills to get the Blackbird, 9 for the chopper gunner, and then 11, I think, for the attack dogs. And to be honest, I just nicked that from C-Nanners, but maybe he nicked it from someone else probably as well. But anyways, it's really handy because you'd get to 8 kills, not really often, but a lot more often than say 11 kills. But to get from 8 to 9, especially with the aid of the Blackbird, it's really, like, the Blackbird comes in really handy, kind of. Once you get to 8, you're pretty much sorted. Like, more than likely you're going to get 11. So if you get all of them kill streaks, then you call in the attack dogs, which obviously you don't need, kind of, you don't control them, so they can be working away. And then you call in your chopper gunner, and then be kicking their asses with that, and then like they're probably not going to survive. Normally when you have a chopper gunner, if you just use a chopper gunner on your own, they tend to kind of stick in buildings and things like that, and then that's where the attack dogs come in, you know? Like the attack dogs go into the buildings and just nobody is safe basically. But anyways, yeah. And just pretty recently actually I bought, okay, I don't really mean to start a big ass kind of flame war or whatever, not that anybody's gonna watch this, but I just kind of moved from PS3 to Xbox, mainly because in my opinion at least Black Ops has been kind of laggy for me. Well, the internet's pretty crap in Ireland anyways, but Black Ops has been pretty laggy on PS3 for me, and I'd heard that kind of, well, I assumed at least that because you pay for Xbox Live, maybe well, I know there isn't dedicated servers, but maybe I thought it'd be a bit kind of better, like I was pretty desperate. But yeah, so I changed over to Xbox, and I had an Xbox, okay, I bought a PS3 and whenever it was, I think it was like the day it came out, and then about a year afterwards I bought an Xbox 360, and then I didn't really get much play out of that because all my games were on PS3 anyways. But and then my friend Chris, yeah, like get it, Keenan Chris, the account name. But anyways, yeah, Chris got Left 4 Dead 2. He kind of seen me with an Xbox, and I suppose he probably got jealous of my epic skills, and I'm only messing. And then he got an Xbox because he loved Gears of War or something, I don't know. And then he brought Left 4 Dead 2. He bought Left 4 Dead 2 and brought it over to my house. And I don't know, like it was only then that I realized kind of I hadn't really played the Xbox at all. I barely touched it. And then he brought that game over, and it was only then that I realized that the disc drive didn't work. Oh, just at a time. Okay, I'm sure you really wanted to hear that story, but yeah. Okay, alright, thanks. I'm not gonna tell you to rate, comment, or subscribe because I don't give a shit. Sorry. Alright, see yous. Bye. Right at the fucking end. Oh.